The Minnesota Vikings add Ty Chandler to the injured reserve and sign a defensive back. What's up, Vikings Nation, and welcome to the Minnesota Vikings Syndicate. I'm your host, Trey Wicks. Now, before we get started, consider subscribing to the YouTube channel as we're trying to get to 450 subs by November 1st. I believe it's very doable, so if you want endless amounts of Vikings content, now is your time to help me reach my goal by hitting that subscribe. So let's get right into it. Ty Chandler has been added to the injured reserve. Why, you may ask? Well, we'll get to that in just a few moments. Not only did he get added to the IR, but Caleb Evans, who our cornerback, defensive back, has been in concussion protocol. So we'll see how that rolls out. But the Vikings also signed a defensive back due to these two injuries to kind of give us a little bit more depth. I'm not really sure how much I like this signing or if it even means anything. So let's dive into it. Tyler Forness, per the Vikings Wire, kind of gave us or laid out this situation and what to expect going forward. He started by saying, the Minnesota Vikings were likely to have a roster spot open up after injuries that occurred this past Sunday against the Chicago Bears. That happened on Tuesday when the Vikings placed rookie running back Ty Chandler on injured reserve. Now, this is a tweet from the Minnesota Vikings. They said the Vikings have signed safety Theo Jackson and placed running back Ty Chandler on IR. Now, Theo Jackson is actually or was on the Tennessee Titans practice squad. So bringing him over, I'm not really sure if it means a whole lot. He might get some playing time, maybe on special teams, but I wouldn't expect him to be, in the starting defense or get any defensive snaps at this point in time. But that is what happened so far. He follows it up by saying Chandler. Okay, Ty Chandler suffered a broken thumb that head coach Kevin O'Connell said would keep him out for an extended period of time. His going on injured reserve was expected, and the addition of a position other than running back also makes a ton of sense, as carrying four tailbacks was more to keep Chandler in the building than anything. Now, rookie cornerback Caleb Evans also entered the concussion protocol on Sunday, and with his fellow rookie Andrew Booth Jr. still missing time with his quad injury, adding another defensive back makes the most sense. I probably butchered Evans' first name. I apologize, but it's kind of different. Anyways, he follows it up with saying Theo Jackson, safety that we brought over from the Tennessee Titans, was a 6th-round pick in 2022 by the Tennessee Titans out of the University of Tennessee. Okay, he's a slot safety hybrid that has some athletic upside. Now, Sean Calderon of the Tennessee or Titans Wire gave a good synopsis of Jackson on draft day. He will provide needed depth as the Vikings get the secondary back to full strength. So the signing really doesn't mean much. It's just kind of adding depth, like they said. Maybe in the future we could see this man take control or take part in our defensive starting unit, basically. Maybe in that slot position. We're really unsure at this point, but it's basically just giving us more depth. We lost one piece. Let's add another piece. I think Ty Chandler will be out at least 4 weeks. Who knows how fast he decides to come back, and he'll be on the practice squad if he does. So Ty Chandler, injured reserve, Caleb Evans, concussion protocol, and the Vikings signed safety Theo Jackson. Until next time, have a great rest of your day. Make sure to hit that subscribe. We're trying to get to 450, and go Vikes.